My mountain bike story.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and I've saw a bunch of YouTubers do this, so I'm gonna be telling y'all my mountain bike story in this video. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so my mountain bike story is a lot different than a lot of people's, but I'm gonna tell it anyways. So when I was 8, my dad got me into dirt biking, and I wanted to do dirt biking, moto and stuff, and I did it for about 5 years. And in that 5-year period, I went all across America, different states, and raced everywhere trying to qualify to the Retas. And in that time, a lot of people in motocross, which they're kids around my age, that I hanged out with, but they have bikes, and we just build little jumps when it's like between motos and stuff. We just jump our bikes and stuff, and usually we go through like a Walmart bike every 2 months. But my dad and them, I got a Trek at the age of, I think it was probably around 10. No, I think it was 8 or 9, something around there. But I fell in love with the thing. I rode it everywhere, rode the wheels off of it, because I would go through a mountain bike from Walmart in like 2 weeks, so they wouldn't last long at all. But this bike lasted me forever, so I fell in love with the sport when I was racing motocross, and I would ride around and I would just jump everything, really. So after I quit motocross about, I think it was 2017 or 18, I quit motocross and I started BMX racing, which was, I thought it's what I wanted to do. So I did it for about a year or 2 and got really into it. Well, not really into it, but like bought a bike for it and everything. And then I stopped doing it because I realized it wasn't what I wanted to do. But it was a fun thing to do and I loved doing it, but it wasn't what I really wanted to do. So then I had a new mountain bike, which was orange again, and it was a Trek too, but it was bigger and it had a fork on it. The first mountain bike that was a Trek did not have a fork on it. It was just one of them full rigid mountain bikes. If I find a picture, I might have already shown it, or I'll show it now. But I know I have a picture of this. It was in 2018 when I got it, I think, or 2017 when I got that bike, and I got it. So here's the story behind that. I went to a demo day out in LBL. Most of y'all probably don't know where that is, but it's in Kentucky. It's called Land Between the Lakes, and it's like this place that they have a lot of trails and stuff, campsites and everything. But other than that, Wooden Wave was putting on a demo day, and I saw it there, and I fell in love with the thing. I rode it around this half-mile loop like 10 times, and there was like 5 kids there wanting to buy that bike, and I was like, I want it too. So I asked Jackie, which is the owner of Wooden Wave, which was the owner of that bike, for the demo day, and I said, how much is this bike? And he said $1,600. And I almost crapped myself then and there, because I wasn't familiar with the sport and I didn't know how much bikes could be. But anyways, it was about a couple months later, I saved up for this bike, which Jackie, thank you, and he gave it to me for about $900, which was awesome because it was a demo bike and everything. So I got that bike, fell in love with it again, and rode the crap out of it for a couple years. And in that couple years, I started making some YouTube videos and fell in love with the YouTube videos, and it was awesome. So thanks, YouTube. And everything is just awesome. So we bought the farm, which is where we are right now, in the new house at the farm. We did officially move in and made a video back there in Pine Needle Flow, which is still a trail, but not a good one. It's around the start of Dirty Dangler, which was a 2-part trail series that I made earlier in this, a couple months ago, I think it was. And we made a video up there with that bike, and it was awesome. And it started to get a little bit small. It was a size small frame, and I started to push beyond that bike. And another thing I did with that thing, I jumped it down an 8 stair and blew out the front fork, which was pretty insane. I don't think I have any pictures of that, but I jumped the 8 stair, hit it real hard, oil splattered all across my face. It was pretty funny, but I was mad. I was like, no! It's because it was going to cost so much to fix it, I thought, but it wasn't that bad to fix. And then it's probably 2019, my parents come home in the box trailer. They've been doing stuff all day, and they've been keeping me home, which was pretty suspicious. So I walk up to the box trailer. My dad opens the door, and Bessie was sitting there, which is my hardtail Roscoe 7 with the plus-size tires and everything. And I looked at that thing and I started crying. I was so happy that I got an awesome bike, and then I really took off from there, and y'all saw my progression if you've been here some years. Which my first, when I got the bike, not long after I went to Colorado and rode some downhill. Not on that bike. If I rode downhill on that hardtail, I would die. But that'd be interesting.
Freaking beautiful.
I'm gonna make a video on that, riding downhill on a hardtail. That'll be a fun video. But anyways, I rode some pump tracks in Colorado on that thing. I went to Denver Bike Park, which I had this thing for a year. I didn't just get it. I had it for about a year then. And there at Denver, I went to Trestle Bike Park, which is a really big bike park up in Colorado, and I rode some downhill laps. My first lift access downhill park that I've ever been to, my only downhill park that I've ever been to. But anyways, I realized how awesome downhill bikes were, which kind of stupid and stuff, but I bought one that trip for $900, which was my Trek Session 8. Looks like a session, and it was a session. It was insane. That thing was crazy. I have a lot of videos and pictures about that thing. I made a couple videos about it. That thing was crazy, way too much for Kentucky. So I realized I had it for it was about a year I had that thing, and I sold it because that thing wasn't for around here. Didn't climb at all, which it is a downhill bike. That thing just wasn't for me. But then I started saving my money for about a year, and I bought this Intense right here. This Intense is awesome. I've had it for about 6 months now, and it's crazy. It's the bike of my dreams. Finally bought my dream bike, and I've been progressing a lot and stuff on this thing, and yeah, so hope you like my mountain bike story, and thank you for watching. Sorry that I missed last video upload, and next video, I don't know, I might miss it too, but I will be heading to Bentonville July 10th. So I'm pretty sure this video will be out July 3rd or so. So stay tuned for Bentonville videos. And I've been sick the last couple days, so that's why I didn't upload our previous video. So I'm making this one. Hopefully you like my story, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Please hit that subscribe. Please hit that like. Don't forget, shred till you're dead.